God damn, that size of Jesus Christ.
NBA 2K20 demo gives you early access to the My Player Builder, a brand new way for you to begin your My career. As always, you can start off by grabbing the My NBA 2K20 mobile app and scan your face into the game. Once your appearance is set up, it's time to hit the builder. Now you can...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Along with our broadcast team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, Kevin Harlan, I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight. The terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Hornets, Bridges and Williams, your forward pair. Walker and Batum are the guard pair. And it's Zeller in at the 5, home in the paint. And he makes that one.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Ball against Walker. Ball with the bucket. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, was that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right, he gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At this point in his career, Williams knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. We love that about him. He focuses on playing within the system.
Ingram kicks to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this road map, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. The thing that jumps out of him the most about the team they're playing is the speed. He said we've got to hustle back on defense every time. This team loves to run, and we've got to run with them. I expect a back-and-forth pace tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, or the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
So timeout call here, the first for Los Angeles.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The shot by Monk is no good.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
What?
And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. Also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game you hit a game winner and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them and your teammates are thanking you for it. At times when you miss it, your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better. Right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
And so here's Charlotte after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their shot. And Lamb slams it home.
A smooth first step, good ball handling. Lamb toasted defense on the drive.
Rondo dishes to Muscala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
It's tipped. Stevenson outside. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist.
And Kid Gilchrist is simply one of the best defenders in the game. Just so skilled at reading his man.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hornets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm
always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
Setting the floor for the Hornets, Parker and Monk. That's their backcourt. Jeremy Lamb out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And that one drops. Muscala's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Monk, the pass to Parker. Here's Rondo, and he hits it to tie the game up. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Rondo just being creative there on that drive, finding different ways to burn the D whenever he penetrates.
You know, I'm sitting here listening to you talk, Kobe, about the game. You should have an academy for some of these players, really.
Yeah,
That's
I do
crazy.
it individually.
Yeah,
I don't do it collectively with guys, but individually I do. Like, I've had guys just come out to where I live out in Orange County.
Are you kidding me?
I'll tell them, I said, listen,
Well, let's go. I got Lonzo.
If I'm in town, I'm always available at 5 o'clock in the morning. And we can go 5 o'clock in the morning to 7. So I do that quite a bit with guys individually.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Yo,
Guys, Kyle Kuzma had
Lonzo,
a tough
yo,
upbringing
you
in Flint,
suck
Michigan.
at basketball.
He said they had the
God
recession,
damn.
lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball against Walker. Passes it to Kaminsky. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you're drawn to the hole.
LeBron against Walker. Now the dish to Kaminsky. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up again. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to LeBron. Over Williams. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Batum. And James with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Kobe, you've made no apologies throughout your...
And guys, just to see, you see, I'm playing on pro. I'm not playing on rookie. I'm not playing on, like, I play on pro. I play on normal pro. I don't play on all Hall of Fame stuff. That's way too hard for me. You know, I just play on pro. That's all I'm trying to see. I'm not a cheater or anything. So, I hope y'all guys see this video. And, yeah.
We're about being a scorer, but how do you strike that balance between getting buckets and keeping your teammates involved?
Well, it's a thin line,
This
especially
team is
for
also
scorers.
good.
You know, because when you're locked into that mentality, it's very easy. It's almost like a racer, racing with blinders, and you don't see anything else. You have one focus, right? And so it becomes a matter of trying to understand when to attack throughout the course of the game. For the first 3 quarters, maybe I'll lay back, or maybe even it's just the first quarter, and then close out the first half strong. So you go into halftime with some momentum. But then at the end of the game, you know, that's when you put the blinders back on and you really race to that finish line. And so everything in between just becomes a matter of setting up the pieces so that then you can close the game out the right way. So that's how I thought about it.
And I can sense by the way you described this that you had to know your teammates' game as well as your own game.
Well, yeah, you got to know how they're feeling going into the game.
Yeah.
Right? This Pau Gasol habits mode. You know, how low flowing it is. Right? You got to be able to measure those things. And you know, if you feel like the team's going to get off to somewhat of a sluggish start, that's when you kick it in the high gear.
Come on, let me dunk it,
right?
bro.
So it's a bit of a guessing game, but it's more so being able to spend the time with your teammates and talk to them, and that'll help you gauge a little bit better.
LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Did you see that? Did you see that? I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Hammock.
Yeah, bro, yeah. Yeah, bro. Hornets, you suck. Yo, they suck, bro. I just dunked on them, bro. They suck. Yo. Oh my god, they suck ass, bro. They're such ass, my nigga. Holy crap.
Bridges against Ingram.
How the fuck?
Brandon Ingram with the foul.
Not again.
That is his first foul of the game.
No. I'm about to lose my boy and bro. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, please, just shoot it. I'll let you shoot it. I don't care. I really don't care. I need to get this thing with LeBron, man. Please.
If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up.
Let's go. Get up.
Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man. Anytime.
Here's the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. You feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. Look now, I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. Great players have come before us. Great players
Let me take y'all way back when I was 8 years old. I was playing
great players and then young players studying the game, taking it to a new level. So I can't wait to see where the game goes.
There's Walker.
Yeah, shoot that bomb.
The three, and it's the Hornets, another three.
That's a block.
Walker is so adept at running these
Yo,
pick and
let me
rolls.
pass
He
it to
has
my
a
boy
feel for when
Lonzo.
to
Know
pass
what I'm
and when to
saying?
let it fly.
Yes, what's up?
Ball against Walker.
I'm better in mine. But let's go with up your spine. Spine. I love the jacket. Stupid. Yeah.
LeBron's got 20 points.
Let's go, man. I'm going crazy.
Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Shot
Yo,
game clock
give me that.
separated
Give me
by
that
5.
shit, bro. Oh my god.
Here's Zeller.
Yo, LeBron, come on, man.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
I was about to shoot that. Oh.
Here's Hart, defended by Batum. From deep three-point range.
God damn it, 37 to 37.
Happened for the Los Angeles Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing
This is crazy right now.
David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just... LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points and 1 steal. Coming
I mean, that's not LeBron, bro.
Out, he's
what are y'all guys doing? It's not LeBron.
And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte? Is that about right?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I loved in that first
half
that
they
were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Lonzo Ball out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's LeBron at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 16. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
From deep, Walker. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Ingram. Great D that time from Batum.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Ball with the bucket.
This is the mindset
That's
Ball has.
bucket,
Not
bro.
going to go closely. He'll torch you off the pass.
Hornets trail by 5. Ingram with the steal. He dishes it to McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul.
And I'm about to get sit down. I don't really care.
Mike Muscala is checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Bridges. Here's Batum. And again, unable to change momentum here. James looking it over. No good. Shot missing.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And
Yo, that is such a lie, man. I'm fouling.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Parker comes in for Kemba Walker. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Stevenson drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Stevenson's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Lakers. For Charlotte, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lockdown at the break. Here's Lamb. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo.
That's a good athlete. Nice fluidity and quickness. Lamb can draw fouls when he's pushing the action.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. The Hornets also changing it up. Kaminsky comes in for Cody Zeller, and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Marvin Williams. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story.
God damn, he's the slowest.
Muscala gets the bucket.
Quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah.
Chris, you had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want
Man,
guys
I was about to say, boy, I shot that 3 from that deep shit.
Gain their trust and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity.
God damn.
Practice an hour of live work, going back and forth and scrimmaging. Whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. So in Washington, we had 3-a-days during training camp, as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career, it would be 1 practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. The shot by Monk is no good.
And that's the shot they're looking for. Clean 3-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
It's deflected.
Now the Linda Kidd-Gilchrist, that's what allows him to catch up with these shots. A sensational
Second shot,
from
man.
behind. His struggles this quarter continue. The D's have done a good job.
Here's Monk. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Yeah, not this time. I'm not going for this one.
Second basket of the night.
Not going for
There's
the
too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And Los Angeles with some changes.
They
JaVale
need
McGee's
10
checked in
more
for Muscala.
points before they
Josh
can
Hart
come up
comes
to
in
us.
for Lance Stevenson. And it's
But
Reggie
they pass
Bullock
it
in for
down.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Biombo is checked in for the Hornets. Monk.
Who the hell are you?
No good
You are
that
a
time
skinny
either.
version of Donovan
LA's
Mitchell.
gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Why they're giving him that shot? I mean, he could get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
Come on, bro.
And here is Lamb. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Kaminsky. And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in LA feels the pressure to win.
Hornets trail by 11. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Monk, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Here's Hart from deep. It's off. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get.
Oh my God, we're about
Luke
to...
Walton had some advice for his team.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Said, I'm doing something right now. Hello, Russell? Russell? Oh my God.
Let's hear what he had to say.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, we're doing a great job. I said it last time, though.
Yo, guys, I can't believe
I
literally just made
has
my
not
mic
been an
mute
evenly fought contest.
this whole time,
Hornets
guys.
trail by 11.
Oh my God,
and on the
I'm so
court for
sorry.
Charlotte as we start the 4th. Williams is down low with Zeller. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. And it's Batum in at the 3 seconds.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense. Either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
Wow,
And look, when you watch Zeller play, his game is all
this
about
is actually a good
runs the
game,
floor
though, guys.
extremely well for a
Actually doing
7
pretty
footer.
good.
And remember, he also registered one of the higher verticals at the combine.
See that, man?
The defense
Going
a step
crazy.
slow, and you can.
Now, like I told y'all guys before, like, what the hell is that? Yo, I swear. Oh my God. So you see, it's on pro, guys. I'm not trying to like do something like
44% clip here.
bad or
And Walker
something.
kicks to Batum.
Like I'm actually not lying.
Williams passes to Batum. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
But
Williams
yeah,
has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ball. Batum grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 10. The pass to Monk. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in.
How did I lose that damn ball? Like, damn.
Here's Walker. Drops one in from the wing.
Like right now,
This shot area quick.
y'all guys should
Walker can
subscribe
usually
because
carve
right
out
now
space from mid-range.
I'm
Los Angeles
nearly
leading by
past
8.
my bedtime to make this video for you. I hope y'all guys please subscribe. I'm just trying to make a
Off the
good
mark there with the
video.
3-point shot.
It's literally like 11 right now. 11 o'clock
And
is
it's
literally
Brandon
like
Ingram
11
with the foul.
o'clock, man.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
I'm
The
trying
Lakers
to make
making a switch here.
this video for y'all
Kuzma's
every
checked
day.
in.
So please,
Here's
guys,
Walker.
do not miss out on
That's
it.
in for his 5th make of the
Please,
night. Now
I'm just
shooting at a
trying to
50%
at
clip.
least
5 for 10.
Get to
And Walker
100
gets it going. He's
subscribers, man.
tenacious. Feels like he can
Like,
take on
it's
anyone.
just,
Ingram
it
right side.
feels not good. Like, just having
And again, the
100
Lakers no good.
subscribers. You know, I just need a
Walker with
little
the
bit
ball,
more.
bringing
I
it up
just
for
need
Charlotte.
like
Batum
100 and
dishes
that's
to Bridges.
it. Please,
Good.
guys.
How about this run there in the midst on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch for them.
McGee's shot is off. Here's the Hornets with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
I really need to get more subs because I am doing everything in the world trying to make videos for you. I told y'all in my last video like 3 months ago that
timeout called. The Lakers.
I was going to be posting videos every day, and now I have to go to school.
Man, they straight up
almost like I have to post videos every weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated with the thing that's things that's been going on, you know. I'm trying to keep all y'all updated with everything that's going on right now. Because there's a lot of stuff in my mind. You know, there's some family troubles right now.
To tie it up.
It's not good right now.
And deep, Zeller drops it in.
I hope y'all guys
and this game is tied up now.
Well,
please, I just need some money.
Fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Basically,
James, the basketball.
Help out like older people. I basically want some money, guys, for I can give it to the homeless.
This score will be very different.
It's just very sad seeing people in the street with no food, you know. They just ask you for change and only like they only give you cents and stuff. That's what my parents do, and I like honestly feel bad for them. I actually ask my parents, why do we do that? Why don't we treat them like normal people? They just be like, because sometimes, honey, they'd be like this, because sometimes, you don't have that much money, you only have money for your kid, which I honestly believe her, and I just need some money to give it to them. That's all, guys. I promise you.
Here's McGee.
I'm not trying to do nothing
from outside off
like with the money. I'm just trying to give out to the homeless, please, guys.
In this game, what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
From deep three-point range, Kuzma can't get it to go.
Please, guys, just subscribe.
Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
You know?
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that he'll hear about that shot going the next time.
Wow, they actually caught up a lot.
Situations, which is why he finds the ball in his hands when they need a bucket.
LeBron kicks to Ingram, passes it to Kuzma. Inside, here's McGee. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
It's just a matter of getting him the ball.
To the middle.
Oh my God.
Here's Batum. It's tipped.
Give me that shit, bro. Give me that shit.
Walker against Ball. Fires the 3. LeBron.
I can certainly make that. That's a lie.
Charlotte's got just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bridges misses.
Finds a major hole in the beyond the arc. Still can't catch it.
Get up there. Oh.
Here's Kuzma. McGee with the foul.
What?
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh my God.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 14 from the
floor. No foul. I didn't see no foul here.
Outside, Batum. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Walker to take the lead.
Oh my God, that was so scary.
With the rebound.
You know what I'm saying?
103 left in the fourth quarter.
Give me that bro.
It's good.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
And there's the feed to Batum. Yes!
And really, Batum just finds a way to knock down these clutch shots. His poise is simply incredible.
Ball against Walker. Bridges with the steal.
Idiot.
And here comes Walker. Leads the fast break. Tries again.
Give me that. Give me that.
Now here's Ingram. James, that's a 2-pointer. It's good.
Oh, you gotta love the poise of James, a master of executing in clutch situations.
Let's go, bro.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, you run a 2K wannabe, bro. Let's
go, 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go, bro.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game,
LeBron
James.
And in terms of his shooting,
Wow,
this
this
has
is
been
crazy,
one of the
man.
more accurate
Jesus
performances
Christ.
you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 4. We've got 28
I'm
seconds
trying to
left in the
finish this
fourth
game before
quarter.
I can go to sleep. I need to go to sleep, man. I'm tired. Come on, bro. 20 more seconds, bro. Come on, bro. Pass it.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Come on, you
That's a
scaredy cat.
2-pointer
Shoot
from
that.
Walker, and the
Let's
shot
go,
is
my
long.
girl. Let's go, my girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting.
Ball
I'm
with it,
waiting.
and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Good job.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yo,
Kicks to McGee,
yo,
and stolen by
That's
Zell.
a bad one. That
And
was
how
a bad
about the
one.
stingy
Oh,
defense
yes,
there to
bro.
deny that
Let's
pass?
go.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Let's go,
He
man.
drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, think about the high ceiling.
I'm trying to do this
kid,
for the,
Bradley.
so I can probably catch the ball
With his
now.
long arms, I mean, he can reach the raft.
It's gonna do it.
Pass to Bridges.
No, shoot
Stolen
that.
by McGee. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the
Please get it.
2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early.
Yeah,
Already surpassed.
get out of here. Let's go,
And so the
man.
Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer
Yo,
than
peace,
they would have liked.
guys. Hope y'all have a nice day and love ya. Stay fresh.